Today we have a show because it is Women's History Month. That is right, Adam, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So we're talking about famous gaming female protagonists, or maybe not famous, but people we want to talk about.
Yeah.
That makes sense. All right. Thank you for that, Adam. And Antoine, what is your surprise?
It's not really a surprise, like I mentioned before, that I platinum only the games that I really like, and I only did two of them, which are Horizon Zero Dawn and The Last of Us. And of course, The Last of Us as Ellie, as a female protagonist. I don't know, you said Ellie in
Hello,
US
yeah.
because I had it in French. Yeah. Okay, so she's alongside with Joel, of course, and they have their big adventure across the US. I'm talking about part one because this is the one which marked me the most because Ellie's relationship with Joel, like a father-daughter relationship, was extremely good and well written. Although I didn't I liked number two, but it's not as strong. And they decided no problem with that, but was it a marketing or just because of a generational thing that Ellie has a girlfriend in there?
He does.
She does, yeah, and they even adopt a baby. And I just like her mindset a lot less in the second opus than the first one because she seems to be only motivated by vengeance and revenge. So it's much less companionship, as it was in the first game. Like she will literally abandon a family in the second one to go to have revenge on another lady, which she won't even kill and come back with two fingerless. Spoilers, huh? But that's again another 2 or 3 years old game, so now it's fine. And no, but I really enjoy the character, especially in the first one. And in the first one, there's this whole part where Joel is hurt very bad, and you play with Joel most of the game, except for this part in the snow. And Ellie was what 13, 14 at the time, has to go and hunt squirrels and take care of Joel, and you have this super hard time gameplay wise. You have a horde of zombie you have to kill with just her inside the little house, which I recall was really very hard for me to pass. So, no, good girl.
Antoine, I have a question for you. I mean, speaking of female protagonists, what about your daughter? Like, what's her favorite gaming, as a young girl, like the future generation of female gamer? What does she like to play?
Roblox.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I like to play Roblox, especially sandbox stuff like create your own pizzeria or something, or uh, I don't know, I don't look at all the games she does, but there's a lot of games where she can design her own character. So she's always looking, oh look daddy, I adopted a cat, look I had a unicorn stuff. Yeah,
I know the
that's
game
why
is called Adopt Me on Roblox. It's like a maid.
there's
Yeah.
there is adopt me, there is a few things like this, and that's why she's always after me saying, daddy buy me Robux and get me some good marks at school and we'll talk.
What about what about Alva? Does she get into gaming? Because I mean, there are three gamers in your house, so she's still not into gaming at all.
Nah, never, and I'll never convert her. She
Okay.
no, she played Warcraft once upon a time, but that was a very short period, and no, she's just not into that kind of stuff.
Adam, what about you? Right? What I mean, in your experience as a teacher teaching lots of female students and seeing people playing cell phones in class during break time, of course, not during class. Um, what do you think? I mean, what have you seen as far as the evolution of female protagonists and uh, young girls playing games?
Um, It seems to me, I mean, this is just what I've seen. Most of the times I see girls playing games. Typically, they have an older brother who plays games, and they're just kind of taken after that. The big one that I see right now is still Pokemon Go. I have there's a brother and a sister that always play together before class while they're waiting, and they'll collect those. And I often see brothers and sisters playing together. I've seen a lot of that, um, where they'll share like a Switch or something. Like for instance, I have a student that I teach on Wednesdays, and he has a younger sister, and they both play. Was it Pokemon Eevee Let's Go on the Switch? And yeah, they both share that, so they'll play and I mean, yeah, and it's always an older brother younger sister dynamic. But I have seen lots of girls play games, but they typically the games that I've seen them play. I think part of the reason that sometimes there's this kind of stereotype that girls don't play games is I think we kind of have a stereotype of what counts as a game or what counts as a gamer. So people that would say, you know, gamers, the games that gamers play are typically shooters, RPGs, um,
MMOs.
MMOs, you know. And I think we see a lot of women playing MMOs, but I don't think we see as many playing shooters or maybe necessarily RPGs, but they do play a lot of like puzzle games. They do like the collectathons. I know like among my wife's friends, music games are really popular, like Citus on the phone. A lot of the kind of hidden object games I know are really popular among some of my wife's friends. So I think basically it's not so much an evolution in women getting more into games as it is an evolution in our accepting as what it means to be a gamer.
Also, I'll mention something else and stop me if you think I'm wrong, but boys and girls don't necessarily like the same kind of games. And
Yeah.
if we like, like some grubby, lots of blood and stuff, maybe ladies like some nicer kind of game. And I can see like my neighbor over there or the leader of my free company on FF14, or I know plenty of girls playing. They all of them have a Switch. They all have
Sure.
a Switch, and they like to play. What's the cute game on an island? New Horizon.
Uh,
Animal Crossing.
yes.
Animal Crossing. That's widespread among ladies. It's just like we don't necessarily. Oh, my English is terrible tonight. We don't necessarily like the same kind of game, but I think Nintendo is doing great at hitting the ladies market because they are family games, and when the kids go and show the mother maybe Animal Crossing or stuff like this, it's cute, it's nice, it's not GTA 5, with a strong language and prostitute on all the corners and shoot cops and stuff like this. No, it's cute. It's this cute animals or cute stories or stuff. Of course, that's I don't make any generality here, but what I feel is like Nintendo is much better targeting ladies and children compared to what Xbox and PlayStation do. Again, there's everything for every taste, or of course, but yeah, that's what I think and what I see around my personal friends and family and stuff. They all have a Switch. It's a common point.
Yeah, it's like I've always enjoyed The Sims, but if you look at any of the high-end Sims streamers, they're almost exclusively female. So The Sims, from what I've heard, the fan base is predominantly female for that style of game. And back to Animal Crossing, the president of Taiwan had an account, and she plays, and yeah, we have a female president, so
Yeah, we see her on TV quite often, especially with recent news.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're kind of expanding our horizons of what a game can be. Um, I think traditionally, games we thought of as, violent or some sort of combat or more. I think it's kind of I think kind of that dude bro thing you see in a lot of like say Elden Ring, you know, the get good mentality.
Good.
And I think that in general guys have had kind of more of a drive for that kind of you know, hit it hard and hit it fast kind of mentality. And I think yeah, very competitive. Even if it's single player, it's very competitive. And I think now we're seeing a lot of more like cooperative kind of games, like
Take Two.
Overcooked and stuff like that. And I think that that's opening up. And I think also there's kind of a stigma, or at least there was more of a stigma, you know, of a female gamer, you know, because we still see it in like the industry for designing games. You still don't see too many women developers, and so I think there's definitely kind of a stigma where girls will game, but they won't be as open about it.
And I talked about them in a previous forecast, but again, I highly recommend Viva l'Adult League videos. They made some videos about female gamers that are killing me every time. So go on YouTube or Facebook or stuff and go see Viva l'Adult League. These guys are a New Zealand group, and they are really doing great videos. And they are doing a Kickstarter crowdfunding event at the moment. So if
Already
you want to-
finished.
Finished already? Oh, damn it. Already finished, sorry, so I didn't say anything. Thanks, Rian. Didn't you?